Good morning and welcome to TCS News. I'm Shane.
And I'm Claude.
Let's get started. First, we are going to take you to Libya. Friday, President Trump ordered the first airstrikes on Libya from the U.S., which killed 17 ISIS militants. The last strike on Libya was on January 19th, one day before Trump's inauguration. That attack was sanctioned by President Barack Obama. It also targeted ISIS stronghold, which killed several dozen militants. ISIS militants are only there to recruit and train new soldiers. In December, the Libyan forces, with the help of the U.S. troops, took back their city. The ISIS troops were forced to retreat back to the desert camps they had been at before, which were frequently bombed by the U.S. Now ISIS militants are coming back in groups and taking back Libya. The Libyan security is not the only problem for the U.S. Several terrorist plots come from Libya, like the bombing in England in May. The man that did it, Salman Abedi, was of Libyan descent. The U.S. says that Libya is a good place for them since it is in so much chaos right now.
Also in the news, North Korea's foreign minister Ri Yong-ho was accusing the U.S. President Donald Trump of tweeting a declaration of war. The tweet was threatening North Korea, saying, "Just heard foreign minister of North Korea speak at UN. If he echoes thoughts of Little Rockin' Man, they won't be around much longer." The U.S. declared it wasn't a threat, but North Korea's foreign minister says otherwise. For the past couple days, we had earnestly hoped that the war of words between North Korea and the U.S. would not lead to action, Ri Yong-ho said in remarks translated for NPR by journalist Jian Lee. However, Trump had ultimately declared war again last week by saying regarding our leadership that he will make it unable to last longer. In response, Pentagon spokesman Colonel Robert Manning said, "If North Korea does not stop their provoked actions, we will make sure that we provide options to the president to deal with North Korea." The dispute against the leaders of the U.S. and North Korea has taken a personal tone lately after Trump called Kim Rockin' Man during a UN speech last week on Tuesday. Also, the president said he will totally destroy North Korea to protect the U.S. and its allies. Kim issued a long statement in which he took the rare step of using the first person, in which he vowed, "I will surely and definitely tame the mental deranged U.S. dotard with fire."
Next up, Deloitte, a company that was hacked Saturday. A big part of Deloitte is selling cybersecurity. The hackers stole confidential emails and plans of some of its blue-chip clients. The hacker assessed almost the entirety of the company's email database. This hacking may affect other companies as well. Deloitte said they notified 6 other companies as well. This is very bad for Deloitte, not only because they were hacked, but because the company failed to deploy elementary security measures. They don't know who is doing the hacking, but the company seems to be focused on Russia because of the patterns. Sometime in October, we will know more.
Lastly, on world topics, in Germany, Angela Merkel vows to win back right-wing voters. Merkel is set for her 4th term, even though she had heavy losses for her party on Sunday's election. After winning its first parliamentary seats, the AfD Alternative for Germany vowed to fight foreign invaders from invading Germany. There was surprising scenes at the party's news conference on Monday morning when chairwoman Frankie Petrie, the best-known AfD politician, announced she would not be part of the party's bloc when she joins Bundestag. Ms. Merkel's Conservative Alliance has the largest numbers of seats and will form the next government, as the left-leaning parties together do not come remotely close to the parliamentary majority.
Now for some TCS news. Friday, the school watched a movie called The White Helmets. It was a documentary and it told us a lot about what they do. The White Helmets are a group of people in Syria. They help people in need after bombings. They go into danger while other people run away. They have helped thousands of people. I recommend the movie because it shows a lot about what they do and how they do it. A lot of people think of them as just regular people, but they are heroes.
And lastly, we would like to thank everyone who helped brought in lunches this week for the students of the community school. Thanks, Miss Debbie, Mrs. Nicholson, Miss Carol, Miss Peg, and Mr. Don.
That's it for this week's edition of TCS News. Thank you all for watching and have a wonderful weekend.